After day one, I'm surprised that we still can fathom what's going on. Because at one point, it was like, what are the Bengals doing? Just do something. And then they started doing something. And then we were like, oh, hold up. All right, stop now. You guys are doing too much. Let's talk about it. $37.9 million in cap right now. Now, that's a rough estimate. Keep that in mind because we don't know the exacts of every contract here. For example, we signed Zach Moss to a 2-year, $8 million contract. We don't know the exacts of everything. We just know, like, for example, what the NFL.com posted, what different articles posted. And, for example, I go up to Zach Moss right here. It's a 2-year, $8 million contract. So we don't know how that's structured. It could be structured, maybe 1 year it's $5 million, 1 year it's $3 million, but I just put them in rough estimates of $4 million, per year. So I put a 2-year contract for $4 million, as you can see. We do know about Drew Sample's contract because according to BengalsWire.com, the first year is going to be a $4.5 million cap hit, and then it's a 2 more years onto that. So it's 3-year contract, $10.5 million. So it's $4.5 million the first year, and then it's $2.8 the second and third year. We do know about his contract already. Akeem Davis-Gaither signed a 1-year, $3 million deal. So we know about his contract. Travion, I just gave him league minimum for a veteran, which is $1.125. So that's kind of that. And then Geno Stone is a 2-year, $15 million contract. Again, we don't know the logistics of it, whether or not the money is up front, whether or not the money is pushed forward, backward, whatever. So, in realistically speaking wise, it's a 2-year, $7.5 million contract. I don't know why I keep almost sneezing. But anyway, I'm going to turn my webcam off for 1 second. So, yeah. We still got some free agents to talk about. Tyler Boyd, Jonah Williams, Cheeto, DJ Reader, Max Sharpinger. Obviously, he's not coming back. You know what's funny? Hold up. With T Higgins now apparently requesting a trade, and the fact that we have, according to T here, we have not worked on a contract with him since last March. Just put that in perspective. March, April, May, June, July, August. September comes around, we don't do contracts in season. That's just how the Bengals work. We just don't do that, right? So we don't work out a contract with him until, from last March until just now, apparently. And we still apparently aren't working out a contract with him. Which, based on reports of, we offered him a disrespectful deal back in August of last year, and it was just like way under what he wanted. It seems like the Bengals have given up on this whole idea of working out a long-term contract with him a long time ago. Which, I have to think, what is their plan then? Is their plan just to have him play on the franchise tag and then franchise tag him again the year after that? Or is the plan to trade him? We're in a weird spot when it comes to T Higgins because it's like we don't really have a perspective of, as a fan, what the Bengals are doing. And I don't know if they know what they're doing. I hate to say that, but I feel like they might not know what they're doing either. They might just be playing it by ear, just to see like what's going on, who will offer what, and kind of just, chilling because right now the ball is in the court of the Bengals. They have all the control. They have all the leverage. What's his name? T Higgins just went ahead and requested a trade. And if you really break this down, look at Mike Brown's history. When a player says, I don't want to be a Bengal anymore because the contract's not working or something's not going, correctly, whatever, Mike Brown does not give a F. He doesn't. And I know he doesn't run the organization anymore. It's Duke Tobin and Katie Blackburn and Zach Taylor. But I'm just saying that mentality that Mike Brown has installed over years, countless years of running this team, that's the mentality we go with. You don't want to be a Bengal? We don't give a crap. That's just, it is what it is. You know, like, we're just like, all right, whatever. And so there's still a chance that T Higgins gets a long-term contract and we sign him. And that's the funny thing in all this is, you know, he requested a trade, and I know I saw some people comment down below and like, well, maybe he's doing that to kind of put a fire under the Bengals' butt here to get a long-term contract done. That's not how the Bengals work. They don't care if you do that. The one thing I've learned about the Bengals is you're not going to force the Bengals' hand. It doesn't matter if you're a player, if you're a coach. It doesn't matter if you're another team. It doesn't matter if you're a top draft pick. No one will ever force their hand. So if a player says, hey, I want to be traded. They say, hey, we don't give a crap. We're going to do what we're going to do. You're not going to change our philosophy or change our system on how we're going to operate. If you don't want to play for us, that's great. But we're still going to figure this out. And we're still going to go through our process, and they always keep the ball in their court. They never lose leverage. Because when T Higgins says this, you would think the Bengals would, well, a lot of teams would come back and say, oh, okay, whoa. I see you want to be traded. Here you go. I'm going to move up the money I'm offering you to closer to what you want. I'm going to give you what you want. That's what a lot of teams do. They cave. The Bengals say, oh, cool. The offer is still the offer. We don't really care that you asked to be traded. Like, we're still offering you the same money. Like, that's just how they work. Like, they're not a team that gives in or a team that gives up anything. And I'm saying that being I love T Higgins. I want T Higgins on this team forever. But it's just how they work. And that's why, again, when it comes to trading T Higgins, it's such a difficult task to do because the Bengals, again, have that same mentality when it comes to trading. They're going to say, hey, listen, we value T Higgins as blank. That's what we value him as. You have to match that value. And a team might say, okay, no, he's not worth that much. That's way overdone. You know, that's just crazy. And the Bengals' response is, cool, we'll keep him. We'll keep him. We'll franchise tag him again, or we'll cut him. They don't play ball the way more teams just give in. It's not how it works. So, Tyler Boyd, is there a chance he comes back? If we do end up trading T Higgins, I wouldn't be surprised if you bring back Tyler Boyd. If nobody wants him and nobody signs him, and I know it's just been one day, let's keep that in mind. But if nobody signs Tyler Boyd, I mean, if he comes back for not league minimum, but a team-friendly deal, like a crazy team-friendly deal, there's always a chance. Jonah Williams, nobody signed him yet. I'm thinking he will probably get signed, but who knows? I mean, Jonah is not coming off a good year. And if he is still available in a couple days, especially after free agency starts to actually kick off on Wednesday, maybe you bring him back. Cheeto signed with the Titans. DJ Reader, you know, is still working on a contract there. The Titans and the Lions have both showed interest in DJ Reader. Very possible that they, you know, get a job, a contract done with them. Or, you know, we figure out something with us. And I think with DJ Reader, it's the same philosophy. We have a price. We have what we want to pay. And DJ Reader is either going to accept that or he's not. And I think that's just how it works. He hasn't been signed yet. And I hope he doesn't. Josh, we'll bring him back for league minimum. Trent Irwin, we'll probably bring him back for league minimum. Mitchell Wilcox, we're not going to bring him back. We'll bring back Tanner Hudson, Marcus Bailey, and Joe Bassi. We'll bring all those guys back for league minimum. But overall wise, again, you know, it is what it is. After the first day of free agency, things got a little crazy, but we'll have to see how things shake up. We don't have to pay Joe Mixon a $3 million bonus. So I guess that's the plus. See you guys next one. Peace.